It's Wednesday afternoon. Here's Puppy Dog. New project here. The dog and his predecessor would scratch at this door here, sniff at it with their wet nose, and over time have kind of created some rust and scratch this up. I'm going to try to repair this. So I'm going to sand it down, put some rust reformer paint on there. Turns a rust to a paintable surface. Let it all dry and I will paint it up. See if I can find a replacement barrier that has been torn up with little claws too. So more to come. Okay. Here we go. Just finished sanding. Doesn't look much different, but it's a lot smoother. I'm going to put a coat of that rust reformer on there. I've got to tape it up so I don't get any paint in the wrong spots. Let it dry, and then looks like I'm going to paint more than just this spot. I'm going to probably do the entire door and find some replacement weather stripping. It's old. It's been here probably for 17, 18 years. Signing off for now. What do you think, Puppy Dog? He doesn't know. He's just hanging around. So I've got a quick makeshift masking set up here with some newspaper. I'll get some cardboard and do some quick spray. Get on that rust there, and reform that to a paintable surface. Let it dry, and then see what we can do here. Sign off for now. Yeah, that weather stripping has to come out. So I added another layer of paper. Decided I'm going to keep that door closed. Keep the paint from getting in the house and not getting on the edge that's going to touch the door. It seems to be okay. So we're going to try to go. Get ready to paint. Nope, not painting. Bad painting. Bad painting. Okay, Puppy Dog. We're going to try it one more time here. Ready, set, go. That should do. Let's clear the paint can. Clear. Signing off for now. Next day. Much sunnier, cooler out. Moment of truth here. We're gonna take the paper off. See what we've got under here. Let's start up here. Uh-oh. Some paint up there. A good line. Looks pretty good. The rust reformer has been painted on. Looks like I've got some edges here. Edges that'll just need to sand down very lightly, like along here, just so it blends in with the paint. And then I'll paint this the same color all the way around. I also found some magnetic weather stripping that I hope will match here. I've ordered it on Amazon. Should be here tomorrow or Saturday. Signing off for now. We'll be touching this up with a little paint here after I do a little bit of sanding. Looking good. What do you think, pup? He don't know. Signing off. Quick update, quick project today. Earlier I had repainted this door to fix a spot that the dog had created rust on, and Now there's a spot here on the weather stripping where he has clawed that out. And so I'm going to replace that today. Just got a kit with some replacement weather stripping. Got that on Amazon. We're going to do some measuring, and I'm going to quickly install that in there. It should be pretty quick once I get the appropriate measurement. So I took off the old one. There's the bad piece there. And I lined it up with the new one. And the old one was a little short, so I'm going to cut this one slightly longer, the new one, and then I'll trim it down if I need to. And hopefully eliminate this little gap I had at the bottom of the door with this old one and replace this nasty, scratched up old weather strip. Okay. So, first one is in. As I thought, this was a little long, so I just made a small adjustment, and I've taken the other one out, and I've got it lined up on the table. But this looks pretty good, sealing pretty well down here at the bottom. Less gap, and hopefully Mr. Puppy Dog will not be scratching the door anymore. You gonna scratch that door anymore? You're not gonna be naughty on me. Puppy Dog? He's eating his bone. He's taking a break. Wagging his head. Well, here we are again. I have put in the top weather stripping. And as Mr. Ventura would say, like a glove. Looking good. Now I've got this other one. It's a non-magnetic weather strip. It looks pretty good, but since I've got the kit and I've got the piece and I know how to do this and it's fairly easy, I think I'm going to replace it. Still a little bit of a gap down here, but much better than what I had before, and certainly no scratches from the puppy dog. There he is there. Do not scratch this anymore. Right. Last measurement, 79 and 11/16. We'll compare that to the existing strip and make adjustments as needed. Maybe make it a little long and adjust as we need to. I might need to make an adjustment up here. Slight cut. Shouldn't be too difficult. But overall, fairly simple to do. Excellent fit. Like I said, like a glove. And small adjustment here, and hopefully, where did he go? Mr. Puppy Dog will not be a problem anymore. Stay off of that, please. Thank you. Alright, got the coat of rust reformer on there. More than enough to cover the rust. I'm going to let that dry. I think it'll be okay. It'll be a while before the rain gets here. It's nice and cool. Not too cold for paint, but just right. And we'll let that dry. And then maybe sand it down a little bit. And see if I want to paint today, tomorrow, or the next day. Signing off. Look what I got. I've got the door all taped. Finally have a clear day today, but it's in the afternoon. So many things going on. And I've got this other door. It's prepped and ready to be painted. See if I can get some painting done before it gets too dark out here. Actually, we've got a couple hours of sunlight. All right. Cool. Got the first coat on. Actually, I put two coats down there. What was black. Put it on the door here. Paint is getting to the bottom. I've got another gallon. I'm going to put another coat on tomorrow, let it dry tonight. This one is a little streaky. You can kind of see that there. Some parts are still wet, and then if you stand real close, it doesn't look that good. From the camera, it looks okay, but when you get some light on there and you're looking at it from the side, it doesn't look quite as uniform. So let this dry tonight, and when it warms up tomorrow, I'll put another good coat on there, and we should be finished. I've got that taped up. That was good. I've got to take these knobs and lock off, because I've got to get in there in these little tiny spaces, and that won't look right if I just tape it. So I'm going to take those off and paint around those, put another coat on here, and that should do that. Signing off for now. What do you think, Papa Dog? He's happy. Alright, here we are the next day. Got the doorknobs off of this door here. The dog is making sure I'm doing this correctly. Got it cleaned up, cleaned it with this little bit of 409. We'll let that dry, and then we'll put another coat on this door, mostly around the bottom here where I painted it black, put the rust reformer on there, and then we'll do that door over there, one more coat. I've got some strange brush patterns on there that I need to brush out. I've got some fresh paint that should hopefully fix that. More to come. Well, I think I am done. I'm going to call this door done. I've gotten actually several coats on there and put thicker, maybe 3, 4, or 5 coats here where the keys come to the knob and the deadbolt, so that that will scuff less frequently or less easily. And then I've finished this door that is open right now. I've got a couple coats on here, and again I put some paint around the locks and the deadbolt, extra paint there and there, and around the middle here, because when we walk through here sometimes somebody has something around their waist or a bag or something and it scratches along the door here. So we're gonna let that dry out, and I'll take the tape off of there, take this paper and put that away when everything dries. And then over here, when I take the tape and paper away, I'm gonna replace the weather stripping that's here as well. I've got a big box, brand new box of that came from the interweb a couple days ago. So, signing off for now. Removing the tape. Fun part. Whoops, don't get that in there. Whoops, little tear there. Whoops, little tear, little tear. And last piece on this door. I got the other door already. All right. And this tape has taken hold in the past couple days. Anyway, we'll sign off now because I can't do this. We're finished also. Taking the tape off the edges, nice and painted. I still need to replace the weather stripping. It's kind of carved up. I bought it. It's in a box in the garage. We'll be doing that a little later on. Not for today. Too many other things going on. So, finished up the painting. Gonna do the weather stripping here, and we'll be done with these 2 doors. Okay, last update on the doors. It's raining, but I was able to get the weather stripping in, and it is fitting really nicely. When I first put this one in, I saw on Amazon people were complaining the magnet wasn't strong enough, but it wasn't making contact with the door. So what I did was I just kind of ran my finger up through here, and I heard it kind of crack as it kind of stretched it out. And it was a small difference, but of course the gap between the door was pretty small too, and that's made all the difference. And there's puppy dog supervising. Good job, puppy dog. We'll close the door here real quick. Bang, look at that. Sealed, tight as a drum. Brand new weather stripping, looking great. I put it all the way around, did all 3 sides, pretty snug fit. Had some gaps down there in the old stripping, so hopefully this will fix that. And signing off and calling this project done.